Hi, this is Tracy from StampingWithTracy.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card using several new products from the Occasions catalog. So the first new product is what I used for the base of my card, and it comes from a product called the Watercolor Wonder Designer Note Cards and Envelopes. You receive 20 ivory envelopes. You can see 20 of those, and then you get 4 cards of 5 different designs. So here's one, okay, and then you have this one, that, and this one. Now I don't know if you can see, but there's a yellow and orange, there's different little dots in there. This one and that one. So it makes putting a card together pretty darn quick. The other new products I'm going to use is our new Petite Petals Punch, and that matches the Petite Petals stamp set. And I'm also going to use the new Starburst framelits, and we're going to use this third one from the middle. We're going to use that size today for our card. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was I took my base, and they're already pre-scored for you. Makes it even simpler. Alright, and I chose to use this side. Okay, so then I'm going to take this stamp from the set Kind and Cozy, and I'm going to do the thinking for you. Alright, I'm going to use Midnight Muse, and go ahead and stamp that. Just like to double check. Alright, I'm going to do it up a little bit higher on my card because I need to use that framelit. There we go. And then what I need to do is I'm going to place my framelit on there, and I wanted to do it so that the sentiment's down a little bit lower, so then I can put my flowers up top there. So I just need to run that through the Big Shot, which I already did to save time, and here we go. I've got it done there. I went ahead and sponged the edges for a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and just sponge that. There we go. Each time you do that, it's going to look a little bit different because you'll sponge it a little bit differently. Alright, now the next part, we'll put that aside. The next part is to go ahead and stamp our flowers. So my flowers were, I used the Midnight Muse again with Gumball Green. So I'm going to do this particular flower. Now, if you'll notice here, these are actually the same color. These are both Midnight Muse, but I stamped off to get the lighter color. So I'm going to do a few so that they're dark. And then for this, I've stamped, and now I'm going to stamp off and then stamp it. Okay, do it twice that time. There we go. Gives the illusion that you've used 2 different color stamp pads. Now I have a different flower, and excuse my reach there. I'm going to stamp this in Gumball Green. I'm going to do it along the edges so it's a little bit easier to punch, and then I'm going to stamp that one off. Okay. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to do is punch these out. New punch. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. And you just kind of figure out where you want to get it. Looks good. So there's one. I'll use this one. You do kind of have to kind of play around with it. There we go. green one. Sometimes if you can't get in there, you just have to, I'll just trim the whole thing here so you can get into a different angle. There we go. All right, and I'll use those 3. Now we're ready to put it onto our base. I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back here. Looks like I've got ink all over me. Don't you hate it when you make a card and then you're almost done and you get ink in places that you shouldn't have ink? I can see it's still on me. There we go. Take my dimensionals off. Place that right there. Okay, and now on the back of my flowers, I'm going to put a dimensional. And what you might want to do before you take them off is kind of play with it and see where you'd like them to go. I think I'll put the green one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I like this one going off of the page a little bit there. And there you go. And my card's already done. So here's my first one and then my second one. And that was so darn easy, wasn't it? Well, I hope this inspires you to go, oh, forgot one more thing. Can't go until I put my bling on there. I hope this is going to help you to want to go get in your craft room and create a card. So I'm putting my rhinestones in the middle. I knew it was missing a little bit of something. There we go. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you'll come back. You can visit my website at www.stampingwithtracy.com. Bye-bye.